Hey, what's up everybody? In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to audit AWS IAM passwords without screenshots. And to do that, I'll kind of show you what it looks like in the AWS console where you would grab a screenshot. And then I'll show you the alternative by using the AWS API to get the JSON file. And then finally show you how to put that JSON file into the workpaper. So here I am in the AWS console. I'm under IAM, and then I go to account settings. And then here is, where you would grab that screenshot, but you get the information of having the 14 characters as the minimum password length. You also get, you can see here that every one of the password complexity types are required. And then this account requires passwords to be rotated every 365 days. And when you do rotate that password, it blocks you from reusing any of your 24 previous passwords. So that's how to view this in the console, but there is an alternative by using the AWS API. Here I'm in the Botto 3 documentation, which is Amazon's SDK to pull evidence and information directly from AWS. So by calling this get account password policy command, you're able to get a response here of everything that's in that screenshot. So I'll show you in the AWS Audit Playbook, we call that command here in the script to gather the evidence. And then the response from that is saved into this audit evidence folder. And then more specifically, it goes in the IAM folder. And then it goes into the password policy.json file for us to review for our audit. So here's that actual file. You can see it's in the evidence library in that exact folder. And you get all of the information back showing that the minimum character length was in fact 14. All those complexity type requirements are true. And then you can see here that that max password age is 365 days and it does expire. And then last but not least, you can see that those passwords you cannot reuse your previous 24 passwords. The other really nice thing about this JSON file and about Amazon's API is that it does return a date and timestamp of when that information was gathered. So you don't need to worry about if your screenshot has the date timestamp in the top right or bottom left, wherever it is. The JSON file includes that automatically. So the last step to do your audit is to populate your work paper and compare it to the organization that you're auditing's actual policies. So you can see here that I transferred everything from this JSON file into the work paper here. So the 14 characters, all the complexity requirements, and then the reuse prevention and max password age. So the only other thing you need to do is compare that to the actual policy of your organization. So, for example, if your organization required passwords for some reason to rotate every 90 days, this would actually be a fail, like an audit failure or audit finding, because, the 365 days is less frequent than your organization's policy. Or for example, if your organization, had a 16-character minimum password length, that would be a failure. But, you just need to compare all of these settings to the actual organization's password policy. So yeah, that's how you gather the information from the AWS API and conduct this audit through JSON files instead of screenshots. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please comment below. Thanks all. Happy auditing.